before we start editing, I need you to know how the things work inside of the website builder, right? So the sections are these big green blocks. And so they're green. These usually hold entire parts of the website. So you can save these and use them other places. You can move them up and down by clicking this arrow. You can delete entire sections by clicking this trash button. You can move them manually. You can copy them, whatever you want to do, right? Or you can have entire sections that don't show up on the mobile version by clicking this or unclicking this. So the visibility is where you want it to be. So you have the mobile version here, and then you have the desktop version here. You really want to optimize for mobile because most people are going to land on your site on their phone, but you definitely want to pay close attention to both of them, right? And so rows are these blue blocks and they sit inside of the big blocks, the sections, right? So these help with layouts. So think about like your columns or your grids. And so the columns are purple. They're smaller containers inside of rows. And then you have the elements, they're orange. This is the content. These are the pictures, the words, um, image sliders, buttons, things like that. Everything, all the content is going to be housed in elements. And so everything can be clicked, drag. You can customize this exactly how you want. It's not complicated. You don't have to know code at all. You just need to know how to work a mouse. And so if you want to change something out, it's literally that easy. So this is what people shy away from because they think that they need to know technology or code. Like, no, if you can send a text message, you can edit a website. And that's how easy this is. So that's simple. That part is simple. Now let's customize it, right? So, like I said, you can click any headline, any sub headline, and on the right hand side, you're going to see more settings that pop up. So you can name each element whatever you want to. You can change the font size here. And so remember too, you can change the font size for the mobile version and for the desktop version. But you definitely want to, like I said, if it looks good on desktop, you want to make sure that it looks good on mobile. So sometimes when you adjust the font over here, it adjusts the font in mobile and it doesn't look as good as mobile. So a technique that I use is I'll usually duplicate an element and then hide one on the desktop and hide the other one on the mobile and then adjust them accordingly. So what that looks like is, let's just say both of these are showing up here, and it looks like they're not even showing up in mobile. So I wouldn't even have to do that because in the mobile version, this is what it looks like. So that was already taken care of for me. So I would just have to make sure that when I change these words out, I did it in the mobile version as well. So like, let's just say I did 500 projects completed. When I move to when I move to the mobile version, I would just need to make sure that the copy is matching, right? So you always want to save as you start to work. So you can hit that save button at the right hand side. And then you can turn on auto save as well. I definitely recommend turning on auto save in the left hand corner.